everyone, it's Nana, Foxy Mama 365. We're back again with another scoop of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 12, episode 5, and it's called The Regift That Keeps On Giving, okay? Happy birthday to my mom who turns 81 today. Happy birthday, we love you. Lots of love and kisses. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to start with what's going on with Kenya and Eva. So I'm going to run from the back and then I can come back forward, okay? So Kenya pretty much got a doll, a beautiful black doll from Eva during her baby's introduction party. And for some reason, Cynthia and Porsha went back and told her that, oh, Eva didn't want to bring her kid because of something about the energy. Now, Cynthia really was the one that used the word energy. And Eva said, I didn't say anything about your energy. She did, and what Eva really said was, you know, these little parties, you know, group parties can, you know, go one way or the other, you know. So, I don't really know Kenya that well, so pretty much let me just keep my kids at home. I mean, it's a kid's party, but it's her choice. Kenya has been known to throw people out of on her boat at the Miami when they went to Florida or Miami. She threw the guys, so you just don't know. And I don't think Eva meant it as shade. And indeed, it was Cynthia that now goes in and says, oh, yeah, the energy has to be right, since really Eva hasn't really met Kenya. So, but of course, the way Kenya is portraying, she's taking it too far. Like Candy said, if you don't want to use the doll, just don't use the doll. Just don't give the doll. Just give it in a box, and you know, you don't have to be always so dramatic about everything. So we see Kenya once again trying, you know, too hard to stir up drama. That's what I just think. And she's telling Eva at Cynthia Bailey's event, Bailey Q, that look, you know what, you don't want any problems with me. And Eva is like, no, you don't also want any problems with me. And as Eva is trying to defend herself, Kenya is so rude. And Kenya is like, no girl, I'm still talking, okay? I haven't finished making my point. And then she goes into Eva speaking poorly of Cynthia the previous season, where Eva said, oh, Cynthia had hired Mike to be her boyfriend on the show. And Cynthia is like, huh? What the hell? And she's like, well, that's between you. And she keeps on shutting everybody up. And Cynthia is like, but we squashed that thing. And she's like, Cynthia, and that's Kenya saying, I'm still talking, okay? But what are you saying? You need to stop, okay? You need to stop. No, you stop. It's not going to be a fight between both of us. And I'm like, you can see that Cynthia and Kenya are like not really in a good place. They are friends, yeah, but you can see that there's a kind of crack in the friendship. So Eva is saying, well, no one needs to fight. Pretty much what it is, look girl, I didn't mean it anyways. I've said it 15 times. I just meant it like, hey, I never used the word energy. I just said I just don't know you, and that's it. You can take it and leave it however you want to deal with it. What next is going on, okay? eat your noodles, okay? So I thought that was really funny. You know, Eva was able to stand up on her own, but usually Eva would have backpedaled. You know, Eva would usually backpedal, but this time around she's like, look, but she didn't really, Eva didn't mention anything about energy. It was Cynthia that said, oh, the energy has to be right. Moving right along. Oh dear. Moving right along. So we are looking at the annual barbecue, and Cynthia's going to do it every year. The last one was, you know, you get red or get red, okay? So she says, no baby, everybody needs to be red, come in red, otherwise you're going to get red. Everyone's been invited except Nene, okay? And she will not be missed, according to Porsha. So Porsha and Kenya are meeting at the Jitterbug class, where they kind of have their babies. They have baby PJ and Brooklyn in front, and they're able to like kind of move around, just kind of exercise and keep the kids moving, and also get themselves walking, like a walkout. And we see this heifer, Kenya. I really do. I don't not like Kenya, but Kenya makes it hard for people to like her. That's just it. But anyway, Kenya is insisting that she's going to leave her wedges on for this class. And everybody's like, oh, okay, girl. So any which ways, Porsha is trying to twerk with her baby, and Kenya like, girl, not here, not now, okay? Moving right along. Riley is starting an internship in New York with a law firm, and she's very excited to be on her own now, even though she's going to have a chaperone in the room with her. Her room costs about $5,500, that range a month, and it's a high rise. It's a beautiful apartment in New York. A lot of people are thinking, hey, it's a little too much, you know. What if she's unable to, you know, make the same amount of money or live the same way Candy has brought her up. But Candy says, well, she's done, I mean, she's just trying to groom her into be a beautiful young lady. She went to England the year before. She was in, I think, Preston or Stanford University for, you know, just trying to get her into being away from Candy. So we see little Riley has grown right in front of our eyes, and Riley is trying to, you know, stand on her own 2 feet, but her mom is insisting on giving her stuff, and she's not used to a lot of things that a lot of regular people are used to. E.g., she doesn't know that an ice, not every fridge brings out ice. You can actually use an ice rack to get ice. She doesn't wash or scrub her bathtub or clean her room and stuff like that. So she's kind of privileged, and Candy is saying, yeah, she's privileged, and she also doesn't have a problem, you know, giving that kind of privilege to also to their other daughter, Kayla, so long as Todd is okay with it. So these are the issues that you see people have to deal with when they have a blended family. You know, when they come together, they have to decide, okay, how do you want to raise your children, and this is how do I want to raise my children, and what works for both of us so that we can actually meet. So now there are 2 schools of thoughts that say, oh, why do you have to give so much to the child, such that they no longer have any value or appreciation for the stuff. She has a Porsche already at 16, which I think is too much. You know, a nice Chevrolet or a really nice ride. A Honda is good, brand new, spanking. Any which way, she has a Porsche. She's going to be living in this big apartment and all of that. She gets to travel quite a lot, you know, with her mom and dad, or her mom at least, you know, and Todd. You know, so it's a little. When I was growing up, we also, I'm talking from Africa, actually specifically Nigeria, we also had a lot of like help, usually in the back home, because we have an extended family. We have cousins, and we also have some people that come and help clean and all of that, and some people stay. But then after a while, when you're like about 11, 10, you get shipped off into a boarding school, and that is reality. So pretty much you might not do so much at home, and then when you get into boarding school, then that's when you now learn to iron. That's when you learn to wash your clothes with your hands, not just put them in the washing machine. You actually wash them. And then that's where you also learn to do a lot more stuff, you know, that's laundry, cleaning, cooking. Some people actually learn to cook as well, you know, and all of that. So what do you guys think? Is Riley spoiled? Is Candy doing her a disservice or a disfavor by, you know, giving her everything? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Nene's apology tour to Marlo. So Nene's having a few ladies over. She has this great spread. And of course, once again, as soon as Marlo gets in, Nene gets on the Cynthia Bailey issue. I wish Nene would not make this Cynthia's issue her whole storyline for this season, because I'm bored of it already. What else is going on? Come on, Nene. What else do you have going on? I don't know. I want something more, you know. I'm just tired of this Cynthia Bailey. If Cynthia is not your friend, keep it moving. Let's keep it pushing. I don't care. So any which ways, Marlo is saying, yeah, you're talking about this because you're hurt about it. And then, of course, in comes Yovanna from Clark, ACU. So Yovanna is back this season. And she comes with bad energy, really, pretty much. Because Nene is saying, oh, she's very unhappy about Cynthia. Cynthia has another side of her that we don't see. And I'm thinking, okay, we've seen Cynthia for what, 9 years right now. If Cynthia has another side that we don't know, she must be a really good actress, okay? So I don't think Cynthia has another side. She's just not taking Nene's bull and crap, that's all. Anyways, Yovanna walks in from Clark, ACU. And she starts spilling the tea to Nene and says, well, she didn't really want to bring it up to Nene, but when she went for Cynthia's winery, she and Cynthia got into it. Cynthia was spilling the bean about their relationship, and Cynthia said the relationship with Nene was toxic. It was a big burden. And Marlo is like, oh, girl, are you sure? Do you have receipts? And she's like, yeah, I got receipts. So it's looking like possibly she might have been recording Cynthia, which would be a really, really dodgy thing to do. And it might actually even be, well, I don't know if it's legal or illegal, but any which way, it's dodgy. Anyways, we're moving right along to the Bailey queue. We have Kenya, Candy, pretty much everybody. Shamia, I was going to say Shamari. Eva, Mallory, Cynthia's sister, Tanya, and Yovanna. That's pretty much everyone there. Why is Eva not wearing red? You know that thing where, you know, you have a, and you just don't, you're like, no, you're not going to do something. I know, well, maybe she's too heavy pregnant and she can't find something to wear anyways. So, to bring your baby or not to bring the baby. So, Cynthia is saying she doesn't want it to become a baby thing. You know, the ladies should please leave their babies at home. Okay? So, she's told everyone, and Kenya is a little like, oh, okay, she'll figure it out. However, Porsha is unable to get a nanny. She just got one 2 days before, actually. And it's too fresh to leave the baby with a stranger. So, I get that. So, she's like, look, she has to bring the baby. She's got to do what she's got to do. So, of course, Cynthia's like, oh, no. If Kenya sees your baby and Brooklyn is not there, it would be like, oh, and you know Kenya is fun, is finicky like that. So pretty much she gets on the phone and calls Kenya, and of course Kenya's like, oh, don't worry, I handled it already, everything is good, you know. So Eva was like, oh, okay, Kenya's a little upset now, okay. When they get upset at me when I couldn't bring my own baby or something, okay, I see you, okay. So she's like, well, welcome to motherhood, okay. I know you might have come into motherhood later on in life, but Kenya, welcome to motherhood. Eva girl, these are the snide comments that you make that it might just be made to, you know, be funny and to be sarcastic or whatever. It's not meant to, you know, be a punch at the other lady. But when someone hears that you're talking and digging and saying, oh, she had a baby much later, she had a baby almost 50, what's the intention? It can't be anything nice. So but I don't mind you doing it, but when you're called out for it, own your shit. That's all. Just own it. Okay? Moving right along. So Eva. So yeah, so they've asked if Marlo is coming. And yeah, Marlo is coming. And of course they get into the weak comment again that Nene made on TV. And she said Cynthia is weak. Okay? Yovanna is sticking up for Nene. I don't know why she's doing that. But apparently she's also trying to get her own wing. Okay? In Nene's ass. So Yovanna is saying, well, maybe she was just being mean, you know, maybe she was upset that you're closer to, your loyalty is more to Kenya. And Cynthia's like, we're not in secondary school. What the hell are you talking about? We're not kids. We're not in primary, or, you know, we're adults. We can do whatever we want to do, you know. And Yovanna is saying, oh yeah, but you know that's what happens when you fall out with a good friend, your best friend, your BFF, you talk shit about them. No? And I'm so glad that I'm not your BFF. No, you don't talk shit about your BFF, okay? Not even on Mad Day. There shouldn't even be any such thing as Mad Day, okay? So all the ladies are like, no, that's so wrong. Anyway, Cynthia ain't having it. So she was like trying to go at Cynthia and saying, well, Cynthia did say a lot of shit, you know, trying to like say, oh, Cynthia was backbiting or backlashing at Nene. And Cynthia's like, that ain't the case. I told you what I told you. I did not seek you out to tell you. I just felt, you know, showed you what I felt and how I felt about the situation. So don't get it twisted. Anyway, Kenya at this point goes to the car to get the doll. And Porsha ain't having none. Because pretty much Kenya is like, oh, the energy and everything about the doll, and gives it to Porsha, but it has had a different home before. And Porsha and everybody's like, what? Kenya, of course, is like, ooh. Everybody's like, what the hell is going on here, Kenya? So Porsha is able to figure it out that, oh, it must have been the doll that Eva gave you. No, Kenya, you don't need to throw any, this is shady. Shady as hell, okay? You don't need to throw any more shit. Let's get this fixed, okay? Eva girl, your gift has been regifted to me. And Eva's like, oh, what's wrong with my little baby doll, you know? And Porsha's like, it's been regifted to me. And she's like, what? So they all come out and then they get into, at this point, they get into all the bullshit, the back and forth. Again, like I said, Eva did not bring up the word energy. She never said Kenya had bad energy. All she said was, you know, you just don't know how these events go, you know, and she just didn't want to bring her kids. And it was her choice, it's her opinion. So now you see Kenya trying to, you know, shut it down and all of that and make it out like it's a big thing. You don't want any problems with me. Marlo girl walks right in, and Marlo's like, what in the world is going on? Cynthia, and is now trying to catch her up and saying, okay, this is what happened when she met with Nene, and the energy was okay. She and Marlo are in a good place now. But however, when Eva's name gets brought up, it becomes bad energy. And then you see Marlo and Eva going back and forth. Eva is saying, I don't like you because you're a mean girl. You're just nasty. You're just mean, okay? And Marlo like, nope, I'm not even talking about your words. I'm talking about your actions. You're a fraud. And Eva is like, girl, I don't have anything for you today. You know, she's just not in the mood. And then of course you see Eva saying, you know what, I'm about to get out and leave this place. I'm done. So Eva gets up and is running away. And of course Marlo's like, yeah, you go because you're a fraud. Any which ways, Eva now retorts and says, Marlo, you don't understand because I'm pregnant and I don't need you. Since you've never been a mother, so you won't understand that. Whatever. Which is a low blow. But like I said, ladies do it to themselves. Marlo too was saying Eva didn't have the money. She lives above her means and all of that, you know. So, of course, we now see, once Eva has excused herself, we see Mallory trying to tell Cynthia that, Marlo was speaking poorly about you. And Marlo is like, no, I didn't say anything bad. I was just saying that, you know, Cynthia is weak. Okay? And Candy chimes in and says, and we see that most of the time she has friends that are like, you know, try to take advantage of her, if that's the word. And Cynthia like, no, that's not really what it is. So we see Kenya also trying to come in, because they were saying Kenya too was speaking negatively about Cynthia. And I totally agree. Kenya has a way of trying to dominate Cynthia. You know, just like Nene does, you know. So, like Nene would say, this ain't Phaedra, okay? So anyway, Marlo is trying to speak and Kenya is trying to speak and everybody's trying, and Kenya trying to say, hey, I'm not done. And Marlo's like, no, not me. This ain't Phaedra, okay? I'm gonna speak. You can take that, your passive energy, back to your house with Mark. These ladies are so mean. You know, like, they're so mean. They go really below the belt. And everybody's like, oh, no. You know, this is not your house. Take that passive energy and go and deal with that with Mark. Okay? Anyway, Cynthia is like, well, she's really not, you know, she doesn't have a problem reading anybody or getting anyone together if she needs to, okay? And Porsha is like, moving right along. So they're going to do a little event to get the babies out of the way, and they're going to do a little event. So they're doing the best twerker. We see Eva. No, Eva is gone. Shamia, Porsha, and Cynthia. I thought Porsha was going to win, but clearly Shamia, because she got on her knees, won. Shadiest person was between Kenya, Eva, and Marlo. Marlo wins this one. The best reader, Eva and Kenya. And Kenya like, no, Eva can't even, you know, and everybody's like, well, since Eva ain't here, Kenya gets it. Oh, okay. Then they go to the thirstiest person. And to be the thirstiest person, what does that mean? It means you try too hard, you're doing the most, you're looking for attention all the time, not, you know, and she's like, okay, Kenya should get that. And Kenya says Marlo should get it. And Marlo's like, no, Kenya, you're always telling lies. You're the one that lies, because you didn't have any product today. You said you were going to have product. It was water in your hair care salon products. It was such a mess. Anyway, so Kenya is like, okay. At the end of the day, you see Yovanna getting up and saying, well, she's going to speak on behalf of someone that is not here. And the person actually thinks that Kenya is the one that is the, you know, doing the most. I don't think so. Anyways, Eva says, girl, you are the one that does the most. Have you seen her Instagram page? Yeah, then they show a video of her twerking and doing the most and carried on. It was just a mess. Anyways. Then the most insecure. And I like the way the fact that Marlo gets up and says, look, everybody has insecurities. We're all insecure. And then they run down the line of their insecurities. Of course, Kenya says, oh, the fact that she has not found unconditional love, you know, and it's kind of sad. Anyways, Marlo proceeds to give a great grand speech. And everybody's like, oh, no, you're beautiful. And Candy says she feels that she's in the help, okay? So the ladies are like, no thanks, Marlo, not coming from me. And Marlo's like, that's so sad. So anyway, that's pretty much where it ends. Next week, we're going to be seeing if there really was a recording of Cynthia talking shit about Nene. And also Marlo is doing some kind of product launch, and I think Kenya might have stormed in with her products. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Be sure to share, be sure to like, and be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Bye guys.